Very much in my brief time here. I just want to start again picking up not so far from where my friend was there on page 54 of the annual report and talking about the capacity market. Just a couple of questions. I understand, and you've talked about earlier, but just to confirm, the timeline for the capacity market is to award first contracts in 2020 or 2021. What are the implications of if at some point either the current or more likely a future government were to change course on the capacity market? Are we absolutely committed to a capacity market? What are the implications should something change in the future?
That's a very difficult hypothetical question. I don't know if I'd want to go down that path. David, is there anything you'd want to add? I think I don't think it's a question I'd be prepared to answer today.
Yeah, I don't think we could never fetter government's decision, but
no. I'm sorry, that's a really difficult question.
It is. I mean, I guess what I'm really asking then is, have you done any have you considered any of the implications? I guess what I'm asking is, have you prepared any risk analyses as to what happens if a future government, or again, perhaps a current government, or through whatever circumstance, were to decide to change course in 2019? Just say, and are there options that you would consider in terms of rolling back to the old model, some sort of hybrid, some completely different model? Is this something the department's even considered?
I think I could safely say it's not something we've considered.
Okay. So I'll just pick up then on questions you were answering previous in terms of the roundtable and the consultation with ASO. You talked about the roundtables. You talked about verbal advice that was given in response to my friend's question about whether you were able to table some documents. Could you table a list of who you consulted with, either in the roundtables or in those verbal-only internal discussions?
Certainly, we could advise you as to the experts that were part of our roundtables. Certainly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd certainly like I'd like to see some of that. Page 9 of your annual report, I've just got about 30 seconds here. You talk about policy and political decisions and say on page 9 of the annual report, quote, a shift in Canadian federal policy on energy and the environment may have both negative and positive impacts. Is that an existing shift, a shift that has already happened, or are you talking about a possible future shift? And can you talk about what the potential negative and positive impacts of that shift would be?
Sorry, I want to find
your... Yeah, it's the bottom of the second bullet near the top of the page. Go back to that.
I'm sorry, I will answer your question next time, I promise.